As winter gradually gives way to spring, February-born individuals bring warmth and innovation to the world with its two zodiac signs, Aquarius and Pisces. As most of us know, they are known for their creativity, compassion, and originality. Welcome to Nice Surprise Tarot, my darlings. Let's ask the tarot what this February has in store for you. In this video, we have a brand new pick a card for February 2025. It will help you to prepare for what will happen during the month of February 2025 and what to expect during this month. I will use my intuition, and in order to do that and in order to enhance this intuition, I will connect to my spirit guides and to the spirit guides of pure white light, and this will enable me to extract all the necessary information for you for the month of February 2025. In front of me I have 4 groups, 4 piles with 4 different crystals, and for you to choose your crystal and your pile, you will need to communicate with your intuition. For that to happen, I will ask your spirit guides to help you enhance your intuition in order to pick the correct group with the correct information for your group. Intuition works in various ways. You may be attracted to shape, color, temperature, in essence to aesthetics, but also to energy. Your intuition knows exactly which group is going to resonate with you. Your intuition knows what message you need to hear right now. So again, you might visually be called to one of the groups, or if you're having a hard time visually tapping into one of the groups, you can also take your hand and slowly hold it over each of the piles and see what you feel as you go over each one of them. And maybe one of them is going to bring you a whole different feeling than the rest. Maybe you're going to feel more of a magnetic pull towards one of them. It is going to give you more of a hot or cold sensation, or just a different sensation than the rest of them. As we all know, the world is not always black and white. There are a few shades of gray here, so sometimes you may be drawn to more than one group, and that's just because there are multiple messages for you. Most of the times, one group will stand out amongst the rest, but if there are multiple groups that you're drawn towards, you can go ahead and watch all the groups in which you're intuitively called to watch, because again, those are going to hold all the relevant information for you at this time. We are all different. I, for example, whenever possible, want to see and hear everything so that I will be the one who decides what is and what is not for me. If some of you don't want to watch it all, I will put for you timestamps below in the description and in the comments so that you can easily navigate throughout this video and skip right ahead to your personal predictions and the reading with the particular message that is meant to find you right now. The message that you're meant to hear, the thoughts it should trigger in your mind together with the emotions meant just for you. So that is how this video works. In order to help you with the selection, there is one more factor, and that is the crystal on top of the cards. For me personally, when I watch other people's readings, the crystal is very important, especially because I know few things about them, so it is easier for me to choose the energy my heart needs at that very moment. In order to make it easier for you to choose your group, I will mention few words about each of the crystals representing them. Rose quartz. Rose quartz is known as a healing crystal and the stone of unconditional love. It's believed by some to emit strong vibrations of love, which are thought to support emotional and relationship healing. Rose quartz inspires compassion as well. Moonstone. What does moonstone represent? Moonstone represents inner clarity, cyclical change, and a connection to the feminine. It is a symbol of light and hope, and also encourages us to embrace new beginnings. It is closely linked to themes of femininity such as fertility, balance, softness, and intuition. Citrine. Citrine is a highly protective stone, promoting spiritual growth and cleansing the aura. It is believed to absorb negative energies and transmute them into positive vibrations. It also helps to clear and activate the chakras, especially the solar plexus chakra, which is associated with personal power and abundance. Improves clarity and self-confidence, brings good luck, attracts wealth, and promotes happiness in married life. Turquoise. This stone has often been associated with protection, luck, and abundance. In many cultures, it is believed that wearing turquoise can ward off negative energies and bring good fortune. The stone is also seen as a symbol of friendship and unity, making it a popular gift among loved ones. So as always, take as much time as you need. You can even pause the video if you'd like in order to find the pile that you're most drawn towards. And then again, there is timestamps linked down below so that you can easily navigate through this video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into today's pick a card reading. And hello and welcome to the beautiful group number 1, the group with the rose quartz, the stone of love and compassion. Currently, my darlings, I can see that you're like a child. You're carefree, you're enjoying your time. Obviously, you had nice events, you met people you love. Some of those people may be exactly from your childhood, something that reminds you of nice times you had with different people. Or maybe you're traveling with some of them, or you travel during the month of January. We don't know yet. The important thing is that whatever happens with you right now, you feel nice. And most probably it is connected to your childhood. During the month of January, I see that you had some difficult moments. You had to face some of your shadows. It wasn't expected, it wasn't planned, it's just bubbled up on the surface. You had to see it, you had to realize that it is something that is preventing you from growing in your life, and that you should do something about it if you want to live with your full capacity, if you want to enjoy your life, my dear group number 1. And you exactly did it. It may happen that some of these things are still affecting you, that you're still cleansing your energy body. But it will be very, very good for you to finish with that in order to grow further and improve in your life. During February, you will start some activities connected with your job mostly. You will develop, you will be brave, you will find ways to do it, you will have support, so everything will be nice. And especially because of that cleansing that you had before and that facing of your shadows, because you will simply feel like you have broken all the chains you had. So much good and positive energy will come back to your body and help you to develop even further. Behind, I see now, you might have had some problems with your love life, because actually, as I can see, in January you might have started something that you expected to develop, but as the things are here, I can see that probably that very thing, that very encounter triggered you to see that not everything is clear in your energy body regarding exactly that subject, the subject of love. And once you clean it, you can continue with other activities. So you are, in a way, leaving behind exactly that beginning of love, because it didn't happen for you to find someone that you were not prepared. You were not prepared for that love. This situation came to help you see where you have your shadow and what you should do. And that is good, because God knows what happens in the future. It will help you to have a new fresh start in the future, to have something better. So you left behind this beginning, but you will continue with your hope. There is a star, the northern star, that you should follow in order to find whatever you need in your life, whatever is necessary to you. But since it is right next to the Ace of Cups, the love, I believe that you still search for that right person, for that soulmate or your twin flame, in order to find exactly what is right for you, my darling. You must avoid something, or maybe you should avoid whatever that person was that you met in your past. There is someone here, I believe that someone is connected with the beginning of that love, but that someone should be avoided. I don't see that they are for you right now. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're not for you entirely. It just means that currently, actually we are talking about February, you should not interact with this person. So listen to me, your energy should be focused elsewhere, because you should embrace all the praises and all the glory and nice feelings connected to your business activities. Trust me, in February something will happen that will prove to you how hard you have worked, how far you have developed, what things you have achieved previously. You must search for balance. You will be drawn to the different extremes of one subject, of one situation, of one emotion. So in whatever happens, you must find that middle way, as the Buddhists say, Wu Wei. You must find the middle way into that in order to prosper, in order to find the right way where you can develop without the strains of the extreme energies. You will have help. Trust me, my darlings. I see that you will be supported here by a person, most probably female and most probably younger than you. You would expect that it would be a person that is more connected to the earth sign, more grounded, but on the other hand, we don't know. You may have to deal with something that is connected to the artistic side of yourself, so you may have to be more creative. And this young person, at least younger than yourselves or young in spirit, who knows, this person will always be by your side, ready to help you, my darlings, during the month of February. Definitely, I see that something new is entering your life. We have here the Fool. That is an important moment in your life. It's not just some mundane change. Until today I ate something, from tomorrow I start to eat something else. No. This is something different. This is something important. This is a big change. As we said, the theme of the month, February, was something connected with business, so I would expect that it will be something connected to business. You could see all the things that will help you to work with various people, various events. Open your eyes, open your ears, my darlings. I see, my dear group number 1, that you will develop in the area of business. And not only new beginning, I see that you can even expect some celebration. So you will have invitations. You yourself might even invite people during the month of February, and the celebrations are sign that something good happened and you have some good achievements during the month. In your relationships, as we said, you cleansed something during January, or maybe even still in February, but I can see that in your head it's not clear yet. You have 2 things. Remember, before I mentioned that you should take care to take the Wu Wei, this middle way, the balance. I see here the same in your love life. You will have to make that decision. I mean, you can balance things for a while, but this month, that is the theme for your love life. You are trying to balance 2 things. It doesn't necessarily have to be 2 relations. It could be simply you have 2 opinions about something. Until yesterday you believed one thing, until today something else is influencing you to think otherwise. So you have to meditate. You need to meditate a little bit on this to see which of those two is near and closer to your heart. And you will find a way, of course. In your personal growth, my darlings, your energy will be everywhere. So I see an interesting month in your personal growth during February, my dear group number 1. I can see that you are developing new interests. You are definitely drawn to different modalities. Today is one thing, tomorrow is another, different energies, different ways, different people show you different ways. Many messages coming to you, and you are the one who needs to sort. But it's okay. It's okay. The era of Aquarius, information is everywhere. Open your heart and find out which of those is near and dear to your heart, my dear group number 1. And what we didn't ask, and you should know, is connected with exactly what I said a minute ago. Open yourself. Open yourself to receive. Receive the information around you in order to choose whatever is exactly for you. But on the other hand, not only receive, but open yourself to convey your truth. Be authentic. Be authentic, my dear group number 1. Don't be afraid. Don't let other people influence you. If you need to meditate on something, contemplate, write your journal, but find out who you are and what your truth is. And after you do that, don't be afraid to convey it to the world, because that's how you will draw the people with same energy, and you can continue working together. And with this, I close the reading for my beautiful group number 1. I hope you liked what you heard in your reading for February, and I will see you soon. Ciao! And hello and welcome for the beautiful group number 2, the group with the Moonstone, with the Stone of Clarity, with the Stone of Femininity. Currently, I see a trace of sadness inside of you, my dear. What is going on in your life? Why is this happening? Let's connect it to January. I see a person, most probably male, that is with authority, that might be even a little bit harsh on you. Could be your boss, or could be someone in your family, someone that has a great influence in your life. And most probably that person is constantly, continuously influencing you, and that's why you obviously let them influence you, and you are not very happy about the way things are developing. I can see now with the next card, I tend to believe that this person is not at home, but this person is at work, my darlings. So during February, you will be devoted pretty much to your work, and you will be under an influence of this harsh person who demands discipline, person who wants everything to be done their way. And of course, sometimes it doesn't work that way. I mean, we can't be all the same. We all have our own ways, and it is okay when some people lead by example. What is not okay if they expect everyone to have the same way or to be the same as they are. And usually during conflicts with these people, they have it their own way. So the best idea is not to have conflicts with these people. They're usually very stubborn. They usually insist on doing things their way. It seems to me that until they came in picture, you were the one who were on a higher position and giving example to others, and you have actually been very, very successful in this position, and you had very good influence on people. And obviously, after they came into picture, you needed to leave this position behind and give them the upper hand, which is okay if it has to be that way. That is what you will leave behind, and you will continue with improving at work. Don't be afraid. I see here that you're getting better and better each and every day, especially during the February. So you will specialize in something. You will become an expert in something, and that is good in the whole situation. You should avoid being overburdened. So whenever you can, delegate. It's not only you in the office, there are other people. Don't just feel that strong responsibility and just take everything they give you. You know how I did. When they told me in the office, you need to do this, and I'm already doing something, I'm already over my head with things, I would simply say, okay, no problem, just let me know which one should have priority, and that is all. I do not refuse, but I subtly inform them that I'm already doing something. There is something on my plate. So if they prefer it done earlier rather than later, they have options either to give it to somebody else, because it's not only me in the office, or to know that it won't be done in the time frame they expected it to be. So that is what you should avoid. And what you should embrace is the beautiful energy of a new project, that inspiring energy, when you're learning something, when you love something, when you know that what you're doing is going to bring results, and you can see there somewhere your goals, and you aim towards your goals, towards the beautiful results, while at the same time also enjoying in whatever is going on, in whatever new you are learning at the moment. You will have to bring light to whatever you're doing. You should allow yourself to know that you are capable of doing anything, just anything. Everybody who comes in this world, they have all the same tools, all the same things that you have, my darling. So all the blueprint they have is the blueprint that you have. So when they tell you that you should do something that is very complicated, or something that is strange, or something that you don't have enough time or enough know-how, know that it is okay. You have it all inside of you, my dear group number 2, group with the Moonstone, and you should know that you can do it. You can do it. Don't worry. When I see this card under the question of who can help you, it's a little bit strange, because this is 5 of Cups, and 5 of Cups is showing me a person that is totally disappointed, that saw something, or they lived, so they went through some experience that disappointed them. They might be crying, but on the other hand here, this is showing me that exactly what has happened will motivate you, to prove yourself, will motivate you to show everybody that you can, that you have it inside of you. Yes, when I think about that person from the beginning of the reading, you remember the one with that character with influence? Yeah, you probably were disappointed when they started to make pressure and to play with you, doing things their way. You might have cried or be disappointed, but exactly that will make you change things. Yes. What is entering your life? Well, the most beautiful thing in the world. The Wheel of Fortune. Happiness. Happiness, my dear. As I told you before, you will be disappointed. It will be difficult. And happiness, which is a major arcana card, and that is something significant in your life, a significant change. And of course, you will start from disappointment, and you will get to the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is what to be expected in your career. So I had good intuition. As I told you, it is something in your career. It's something connected to money. So expect that your hard work will pay off during the month of February. Everything will be fine. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Your luck will change. Things will develop nicely the way you could expect. And now, what is going on in your relationships? We have here some kind of celebration, some kind of gathering of close people, of people who exchange emotions. It's a nice feeling, the feeling of a group of people celebrating. You might have some kind of anniversary or anything else that is connected with your emotional life, and it's nice, and it's exactly at the spot of your relationship, which is brilliant. In personal growth, I see people that will try to change your path. It usually comes from people that don't understand your way. On one hand, if they have good intentions, for example, then they don't understand whatever you're going through or what your path is. But on the other hand, it could be people with darker energy, people that are lower than you, people that envy what you're going through. They can read exactly who you are and how you grow on your path, but they don't like that. And people like that will do everything for you to change your way, to bring you down. They can tell you all different lies, all different interesting things that should make you change your mind or don't do something. So that's why I will ask you, whenever you need to make a decision or think about or do something, to rely on your own resources. Listen to your heart, put your hand on your heart, close your eyes and ask yourself, is this what I want? You know that feeling when something is right, when you know that it's right. It's right. When you close your eyes and put your hand on your heart knows. Your heart is 5,000 times stronger in its field, in its energy field than your brain. So connect with your heart in order to stay on the path that is right for you, my dear group number 2. And what we have asked, we didn't ask actually, and you should know here we have the situation when something good, something justified will come to your life during the month of February. So if you're in some kind of judicial process, it will come your way if you have been fair, of course. I mean, let's be honest, sometimes you can be fair and everything could be right, and yet people may make the situation for you to lose. But in this situation, if you have been fair and right, things will go your way. Nobody can influence the end result. On the other hand, people may judge about something. You also may judge other people. But in this situation, if I connect it with the previous card, I may say that you will make a good decision. Of course you will make a good decision. I already told you that you should listen to your heart and everything will be alright. And with this, I will close the reading for the group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like what you heard and you will listen to all the advices that you received from the tarot cards for February 2025. See you! And hello and welcome to the beautiful group number 3, the group with the citrine, the crystal that brings you good luck and that transmutes the negative to positive energy during the month of February. My dear group number 3, you will learn something. You have found a teacher, a mentor, or you have found a course or anything that you need for your development. It looks like it is something that you have already done in January. You started then and you're continuing now full speed during the month of February, and it seems that it is connected with something spiritual. It will be something spiritual, and that is something connected with the thing that you started in January. During February, you will definitely connect with something that is very important with your spiritual path. You're developing in that direction. It is something that will help you develop your intuition, something that is connected with your spiritual path. You may meet people, or you may find ways, find lessons, anything you need to develop in that direction. It seems that you have been pretty much into material stuff until now. So this is telling me that you will leave behind that kind of material stability that you used to have before. Or maybe you will leave behind your fear that you will not make it, that you have to cling to your money, that you shouldn't spend it. So that kind of mentality you will leave behind. You will live more freely. You will use more your intuition. So you will not do things without consulting, so to say, the energy first. You will continue making money. I see here a male person, young adult, 25 to 35, that is on your side, helping you to continue making money. You will continue with that. This person will be close to you. It might be even you. It is someone who is grounded, who is practical, and who knows how to make money. So you will continue with that. And there is a strange situation here where I see about what should you avoid. I have 3 of Wands. So this is some kind of taking lead into direction, into successful business. But it seems to me that there is something hidden behind it. My feeling is that you will be put or suggested to take a position, a leading position in some situation, but that situation is not clear enough, my darlings. So the tarot in a way is warning you that if you are offered an opportunity to lead the way to avoid that. Not all things are clear here, because exactly in the next card I see 10 of Swords. So it's something like, but the next card position is what you should embrace. I see that probably something shady is going on. Probably someone will do something behind your back. Have been there. I've seen it, I felt it. My dear group number 3, but as per the tarot advice, you should know that if you need to go through it, you will go through it in order to learn the lesson. So stay calm, and open your eyes and ears and see what is going on. Even if you are not informed in time of what will happen, stay calm. Whatever is not going your way temporarily, it's made for you so that you can learn the lesson. What you must do, my dear group number 3, here we have the Ace of Swords. You should embrace some idea. An idea about something new. Obviously, if we connect the dots, something will happen, something that will affect you, and that's why you should have an idea about something new and embrace that idea. A new project. Right next to it we have the Ace of Wands, which is connected with activities. So embrace the idea, have the help of the activities. Everything that will go around you, all the changes, everything that will happen will help you start the new project. And that is nice. I see that everything that will happen with you during the month of February might affect you emotionally. You might be a bit disappointed. You might be a little bit unhappy about what is going on. And definitely, I'm sure that it will be connected with your career, because I have 8 of Cups on the position of your career. You will leave, my darling. You will be disappointed by someone. You will turn your back and leave. That is in your career. In your love life, on the other hand, there is a beautiful person, artistic, gentle, compassionate, supporting, beautiful queen around you that will help you, that will understand exactly what you're going through, that will be your advisor and your compassionate, close friend and love by your side. So it seems, while the career is something that will bring you something negative, the love life, the romantic life, relationships in your life will be beautiful. You will have someone by your side to help you and support you, so you will be more or less balanced. personal growth. Here, I see so much pleasure. I see a possibility of some big wish come true in your personal growth, and I can directly connect it with the beginning of the reading. If you remember, you had the Hierophant, so you studied something about your spirituality, about your path, and that something is bringing you much pleasure in your life, my dear group number 3. Isn't that wonderful? So there will be balance in your life, and let's see if there is something that we asked. Actually, we didn't ask, sorry. I'm so affected by this in your career, but everything is for your highest good. You should know that. So something that we didn't ask and we should know. And here we have the Prince of Wands. I would urge you, the wands are connected with activities, and I would connect these activities mostly with your career. So that's why the advice of the tarot is that you should open your eyes, open your ears, listen, watch, feel what is going on, so that you could land down easily, so that you won't miss any information that you need to know or you need to hear, not just about that betrayal or anything that is going on, but also about the beginning of the new project, about your new idea. Sometimes the timing is everything, and that should happen now in February. So pay attention to information around you. There is something that you should know, something that you should find out in order to enjoy this beautiful month of February. And with this, I close the reading for the beautiful group number 3 with the Citrine. I hope you liked most of what you heard, and I will see you soon. Ciao! Hello and welcome to the beautiful group number 4, represented by this crystal, turquoise. Look how beautiful color it has, but even more importantly, it can protect you. It can even, some say, save your life. We begin the reading with how are you currently? And currently I can see that you're so happy, so joyous. You have 9 of Cups, meaning either some big wish has come true, or whatever is happening around you and for you and to you is bringing joy to you. It's bringing pleasant emotions. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. That means, my darling, that something very interesting is happening in your life. In January, I see that you have been devoted to the business, to the money, possible connection with a young adult that is practical, that is down to earth, something connected with earthly things, with material things. During February, I see that, well, this money are connected to work, a lot of work. You will be up to here. You'll work all the time, you'll work hard, but that means that at the end it will pay off. Hopefully it will pay off. You're leaving behind people who stand on your way, who stood actually on your way, and who actually were kind of a competition. People who wanted the same that you do, the same that you have or you will have. And luckily, they're no longer an obstacle. They're left in the past. So in February, you will not have those people with you. You will continue with 10 of Pentacles. Well, this is the best card, the best Pentacle card, because it means well-being, it means money, it means good situation in the family, sort of everything you ever wished on the material side, it will be fulfilled, my darlings. So you will continue with that. Competition behind and money on your plate. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what to avoid. You should avoid 3 of Cups. I have a feeling that during the whole reading up until now, you will embrace the energies of money, of down to earth, of material things, and the universe will support you in that area. That means that temporarily you will maybe have to go a little bit down on emotional side, on gatherings, meetings, things like that, in order to use these energies that are supporting you right now. So although a little bit strange in the other situation, here is completely understandable. It says hold on a little bit with all those family gatherings, romantic gatherings as well. Pay attention to earthly things, to material things during the month of February. What to embrace? Exactly as I said, Queen of Pentacles, so Pentacles, money, material things. There may be a woman in your environment, a wise woman, practical woman that will be by your side and help you. It may be even you. Who knows? So you should embrace whatever advice comes from this woman, whatever help comes from this woman, because it will support you during the month of February. What you must do: work again. It says that you should devote yourself to the work because it will bring you money. So you must concentrate on work, and if you need to socialize, if you need to celebrate or gather with people, that should be business-wise. So as we said before, do not spend so much time on family, on romantic feelings, more on the business side. You will be so much helped from the universe in this view that it is advisable, even if you can, if it is offered, to take more than one project. You will be able to balance 2 projects at the same time. They might be connected, similar, or they might be completely different. Anyway, the energies are here, the support of the universe is here, so during February you have permission and you have advice to take 2 projects, not 1. In your life is entering good position in the society, good connections, abundance, feeling good, feeling abundant. You will have everything organized and going well for you like a Swiss clock. Enjoy that time. Use that time. February, you are supported. In your career, you will travel. You will meet people. And you will feel like you're on the top of the world. Because things will function. Things will be good for you. So, as I say, up until now, February, business, material things, money. Pay attention to that and work in connection with this information. What to expect in the relationships? You're faced with a solution. You will need to make some decision. You will need to make some decision, and that should happen in February. So whatever information you have regarding the love life, as we said, do not spend too much time. Time is money. Freudian sleep. Do not spend too much money on that. Okay, so do not spend too much time on that. Think about that and make a decision. There is a solution for something in your love life. And you will have everything you need to know. You will be on top of it. You will know what to do. You will know exactly what to do in this situation. So do not postpone. Do not think too much. Use all the facts that you have and make the decision. And continue with your businesses. Do not waste time. In personal growth, you will be so fierce, so fast, so much connected to knowledge, to information. You will have so many things at your disposal. Slow down. Slow down. You don't need to go as fast. Your personal growth will happen. It will happen in a way that is exactly the way you expect it to be. All the information that you need will come at you at times even more than you expect. That might in a way lose your focus. They might provoke you to react, sometimes in a way that is not so favorable, not so good. You learn to distinguish where you should pay your attention and what information you should accept and receive in your life in order to improve your personal growth. And last, let's ask the tarot, what we didn't ask you and we should know. And here we have the subject of generosity. Someone will be very generous. It is maybe you, as we saw, you will reach a pretty high level, you will earn so much money, so you may decide to help someone. On the other hand, it is also possible that someone from outside, someone that is rich, someone that is generous, may come and help you financially. You will know the best what is your situation. And before I close the reading, I tell this, I believe, in every video. But let me remind you once again. Whatever you give remains with you. So, if you're generous with your money, money will come to you. Whatever you're generous with, it may be your attention, your love, your compassion, name it. Whatever you're generous with comes back to you. Because it is energy, it will stick with you. You'll give it to others, but it will go through you and it will stick with you. And with this, my beautiful group number 4, I close the reading for the month of February. I hope you like what you heard, and I will see you soon. Ciao! With this, I finish the reading for the month of February. I will leave you links of few videos that you might find interesting. If you like the video, please share, like, and subscribe to Nice Surprise Tarot. And I will see you soon. Ciao!